So again, what is it with Bahrain and fire basically going into turns 2 and 3? And I'm not laughing in a bad way. It's just like it's a weird thing that is happening because Pierre Gasly's Tauri did catch fire as he was coming up that first initial back straight, coming out of turns 1 and 2. Fortunately, he was okay. He got out of the car quickly. The fire marshals were on scene. They got that handled quickly, as they should, clearly from Roman Grosjean's incident a while ago. But yeah, it's clearly something with the Red Bull reliability, I should say, as we kind of get off of the fire subject. Like I said, glad everybody was okay and there was nothing, seriously harmed as far as the drivers or anybody involved. But clearly that car is going to require some work. And again, something with Red Bull engines or whatever, they have some sort of reliability thing going on. Perez and Max looked great throughout the race until both of their cars had to basically be retired. And like I said, with Pierre, he pretty much had a similar issue. So I'm very curious as to what's happening. Obviously, we'll know that here very soon. But again, I think it's good to see the preparation, to see the improvements that have been made in regards to these type of situations, especially in Bahrain, again, because of what happened with Roman Grosjean. So that was, that was interesting to say the least, because the three DNFs are all essentially under the same Red Bull umbrella. So I think that's extremely unusual for the first race of the season to have two teams, three different drivers, all under, like I said, the same Red Bull umbrella, all have to DNF to some sort of issue that clearly seems to be some sort of reliability. We don't know if it's electrical, mechanical, whatever, but regardless, that's not a good start for the Red Bulls. AlphaTauri, they don't look to be as fast as they have been previously. I don't have any doubts about either team, to be honest, especially the Red Bulls. I'm sure they will figure out the issue. They will get it resolved, and I definitely see it being a tight fight between the Red Bulls and the Ferraris for the first couple of races of their season. And I think once Mercedes gets their issues fixed, they will be in that mix for a three-way title fight. AlphaTauri, I don't know, man. The Haas is looking much stronger. The Alfa Romeos look much better. Disappointing cars would obviously be the Aston Martins, the McLaren for sure. So I think AlphaTauri is kind of in a weird spot. I don't see them falling all the way to the back, but I surely don't see them competing even with Haas and Alfa Romeo at this current point in time, because again, they're under that same Red Bull umbrella, and clearly there seems to be some sort of issue there that clearly needs to be resolved quicker than most of these teams and drivers probably want. I'm sure they're going to work as hard as they can to get it resolved. But like I said, fortunately, everybody was okay. Pierre with the DNF, Sergio with the DNF, and Max Verstappen also with the DNF. Not good for the Red Bull group, but again, I have no doubts they will get it back together and they will be just as competitive. Hopefully for the Red Bulls for sure, in Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez, they will be very competitive, hopefully going into the next race weekend, and hopefully the AlphaTauris can also figure out their issue. But it seems to be something that stems from the main branch of whatever they're putting in those cars that are running those Red Bull engines, essentially. So you guys let me know your thoughts, comment section below, and we shall take it from there. Appreciate love and support. If you're new, make sure to subscribe here for weekly Formula One content. I do cover every single race weekend. I will be covering all the qualifying sessions. I may occasionally cover free practice, depending on what happens. If nothing really happens, then it's not worth covering anything. But I think as the season progresses, pre-practice is going to be even more important because this is still a new year with new regulations, new cars. I think free practice is going to be more important this year than it ever has been, because it is going to be a great opportunity for teams to be testing things out with reliability, any new aero packages they may want to run, whatever the case may be. Free practice I think it's gone up in its importance for every single team on the grid here in the 2022 season. Let me know your thoughts in regards to this topic in the comment section below if you would like to do so, and we will go from there. So I appreciate you guys' love and support. Again, cannot say that enough. I really do like and appreciate seeing just all the new people coming into the channel and leaving your thoughts across the videos in regards to these topics. I'm just a casual Formula One fan like anybody else, just covering this content on YouTube. It's literally all it is to it. And I try to have as neutral of a stance on what's happening as possible, despite the fact that I have my favorite teams, my favorite drivers. I never want to be biased, and I like to approach things in that manner. I think it creates a more fair environment for everybody when we talk about these things, whether it's the Red Bulls, the Mercedes, the Ferraris. Hopefully you guys get the point. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have right now, but I will see you all later. Goodbye.